The buzz is real. Simon Adingra is packing his bags for Monaco, and this is not smoke without fire. The deal has been structured as a short-term exit with a door left open for the future. On Weir's side, it lands as a jolt, because this is a player signed to tilt matches, not to be rotated. Initial reaction is split. Some see an early correction, others see a club wobbling. The truth sits between those extremes, and it starts with how Kyril Louis-Dreyfus runs this operation. He does not cling to sunk costs, and he does not expect sentiment to solve selection problems. Adingra's minutes tell the story the headlines skip. 15 games, 729 minutes. That is less than half a season of football spread thinly. When he arrived, the plan was wide play, individual duels, and quick runs into the box. What followed was different. Sunderland's game shifted toward controlled possession and compact defending. Wide players were asked to defend earlier and recycle the ball more quickly. Adingra wants grass ahead of him. Regis Lebriz wanted security without the ball. Training trust never fully settled. Behind the scenes, there was no crisis, there was acceptance. The staff recognised the gap between what the player offers and what the current system demands. Monaco saw an opportunity to rent pace and experience for a title push. Sunderland saw a chance to reset without admitting a paper mistake. That is how these things actually happen. Here is the part you will not find in a two-line update. According to L'Equipe, the agreement is a loan until the end of the season with an option to buy. The figures have not been made public, but industry estimates place the loan fee between €1.5 million and €2 million, with the option set between €21 million and €23 million. Performance triggers are tied to appearances and qualification for European competitions, lifting the total if Monaco proceed. Why does that matter? Because Sunderland paid €24,400,000 to sign him. Even without an obligation to buy, this structure protects the plan for 2026. Wage relief combined with the loan income frees roughly €5 million across the next two transfer windows. That money is not being wasted. It is earmarked for a younger, wide player already tracked in Belgium, and for contract improvements within the Academy of Light. Louis-Dreyfus is not chasing headlines. He is keeping the balance sheet flexible and preserving resale options. On the pitch, this is not chaos, it is redistribution. Lebriz had already been moving toward an attack that presses as one, rather than waiting for moments. Without Adingra, the starting spot on the right goes. More interesting is the knock-on effect in midfield. With less reliance on raw width, the number 10 becomes more active between the lines. That suits the current midfield dynamic and opens a pathway for a younger option from the bench, more likely promoted than signed in January. The Academy of Light does not just plug gaps, it supplies players already trained in this exact structure. Tomorrow, Sunderland may look less explosive on the counter, they will look more predictable in a good way. Fewer turnovers, more pressure in the second phase, that is the trade-off. So here is the question that should split the comments. Is the club shrinking its ambition by loaning out a €24 million winger after half a season, or proving it knows when to step back before a misfit piece distorts the whole scheme? Because this move shows exactly what Sunderland want to be. And it is not a museum of big money signings,